Now, I'm gonna end up upsetting a lot of people in this video. You may or may not have seen from the thumbnail a player that I'm gonna be talking about in today's video. You know what the video is because you've seen the title, you've seen the thumbnail, and I'm gonna end up upsetting a few of you. And I just want to make it quite clear, just briefly at the start, I'm a bit of a Ronaldo fanboy. Being a Man United fan, of course, I'm gonna be. So let's just, you know, wait a minute, listen out to what's gonna be said, because this is gonna be pretty controversial video. Actually, I'm not looking forward to uploading this, to be fair. But anyway, I did an upgraded video the other day of players that I think deserved an upgrade, and that video did alright, to be fair, like 2,000 likes, something like that, which is pretty decent. I would like this video to get the same. If this video can get 2,000 again, that'd be absolutely insane, because I'm going to bring another upgraded video next week, and then I'm going to bring another downgrade video the week after that. So put your comments down below who you think deserve an upgrade and who you think deserve a downgrade. If you are looking to buy any Ultimate Team coins for FIFA, check out x3games.com. Their link will be in the description down below, just at the top. If you use this discount code Rossi, I'll give you 8% off instead of 6. It used to be 6, but it's now 8. So let's get into the first player then, of course. It is Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, oh my god, I'm not looking forward to bringing this. So, there's a lot of calls for this guy to be downgraded, alright? I was reading through a lot of comments, a lot of, you know, tweets, stuff like that. A lot of people are saying Ronaldo's underperforming this year and he doesn't deserve to be the best card on FIFA. Now, being a Man United fan, of course, that everyone knows I am, obviously, I'm naturally a bit more of a Ronaldo fanboy than I'm a Messi fanboy, but there are a lot of calls for this guy to be downgraded. He's not having a great league season so far, I'm going to say, okay? Because in the Champions League, he's actually banging goals. But obviously, in the league, he's got 1 goal, I think, and obviously Messi's at the top of the goal scoring chart with 12 at a minute. So he's you know, quite a way off Messi right now in the league in terms of the way Barcelona are playing, in terms of the way Real Madrid are playing, in terms of Ronaldo's goals and Messi's goals. So they're just miles apart at the minute. So does this warrant, you know, maybe a downgrade for Ronaldo? Now, it's not something we've probably ever seen in FIFA. This is why it's pretty controversial, and it's something that I want to talk about. This is not me saying I think that Ronaldo will get downgraded. It's all about will he or won't he, and obviously my opinions, and then obviously your opinions down below. So just, you know, don't think, oh, Rossi's a Ronaldo hater, he's a Barca fanboy. I'm definitely not. I love Ronaldo, alright? But it's just, I want to put it in the video, and I want you guys to give your opinions on it. So 1 goal in the league for Ronaldo, obviously not good enough, or not up to the usual standards of Ronaldo, but does that mean he warrants, you know, being not the best card on FIFA anymore? Well, it's a pretty tricky one, because this guy's the cover star as well. There's, you know, a bloody Ronaldo edition of FIFA, so they obviously have a deal together, EA and Ronaldo. Now, would they EA downgrade him and risk that deal, you know, collapsing or whatever and upsetting Ronaldo? No, I don't think they would, and I don't think they ever would, okay? I don't think they would, especially when they got a deal with Ronaldo. They're not going to upset him by downgrading him, making the same, maybe even worse than Messi, are they? So my personal opinion is, I don't think it will happen, okay? I know a lot of you do think it will happen. A lot of people on Twitter, a lot of people on YouTube comments are all saying that they think it might happen, but just from a business point of view, I don't think it won't happen. I just do not think they are, EA is stupid enough to downgrade him, alright? I don't think it'll happen. That was the first player. Got it out of my system. I mean, a lot of people might have disliked the video for that, but you know, I've got a feature and talk about it. Now, it's the same as his partner in crime, alright? It's actually Benzema I'm featuring next. Now, he's got 1 goal in the league this year for an out-and-out striker, which is pretty poor. But he's also scoring in the Champions League as well, so it's very strange. Real Madrid, you know, scoring goals, Champions League. They did beat some team 6-0 that I don't even know what the team was called. But, obviously, Benzema, out-and-out striker, you know, them two are not getting the goals so far. I think got 2 goals, like I say, between him and the league, which is very, very poor. So, does that mean that Benzema's going to go from an 86 to an 85? Now, this is actually possible. I don't think EA really have a deal with Benzema, so they can downgrade him if they want to. They don't really care about, you know, his feelings, I guess, maybe. But obviously, it's a very different situation in Ronaldo's. Well, Ronaldo's the best player in the world at the minute. Best, highest rated player in the game. Benzema's just another striker, 86 rated at the minute. I've downgraded him to 85 because he doesn't deserve a big downgrade. He's always been criticised for his goals, to be fair, but he's always done other bits, okay? Assists, you know, making the space for other people, which he probably doesn't get the credit for. But the way that Ronaldo's not got the goals, Benzema's not got the goals, no one's stepping up, really, and banging the goals. It's sort of, you know, it's looking a bit bad on Benzema, because if Ronaldo wasn't stepping up, but Benzema was, you know, obviously it'd be great. But neither of them are banging the goals. 2 goals between him and the league. It's not great, is it? And that's the first 2 players we're looking at. Now, my PC's actually getting quite loud, because if you didn't watch my video yesterday, I booted a ball at it, basically, and I broke it, and it's making really strange noises now. But everyone accused me of using that as a way to make the video longer, and it's just not the case, because I could do a lot better ways to make a video longer than boot a ball and break my computer that costs a lot of money. There are better ways to make a video longer, and that is not the way to do it, alright? So that's not the reason why. Now, I could have cut it out, to be fair, and not added it to the video, but I thought it was quite interesting. If you guys haven't seen that video, you're probably like, what is he talking about? So I'm just going to move on anyway to the 3rd player. Now, it's Marco Ronaldo, someone that's featured on a flop series that I did like last week or something like that. I've looked at a lot of players in the Premier League that have basically flopped as new signings. And this guy is obviously gone to West Ham. West Ham are third from the bottom, I believe. Obviously, they've sacked their manager. David Moyes has come in, which I don't know if that is the, saviour that they need, but he got his first loss anyway in his first game. And Marko Arnautovic is someone that, Gary Neville comes out and slates. Jamie Carragher comes out and slates that they all say he thinks he's better than what he is. So does he deserve to have an 82 rated? I don't really know. I don't think so. Maybe, could go down to an 80 rated card. Maybe the downgrade won't be as harsh as that. Maybe it'll only take him down to an 81, but I do think EA will downgrade this guy. 82 rated, big transfer, hasn't really worked out so far. West Ham not really doing too well. Looks like he could be on the way down. I'm not going to talk about Arnautovic too much because, like I say, I've actually featured a lot about him recently. So let's move on to the next player, and it's going to be a player that plays for Man City. And you're thinking, Rossi, player that plays for Man City, mate, none of them deserve downgrade, and you'll deserve upgrades. But Yaya Toure maybe doesn't. As he's getting older, and as he's not playing, and as it looks like he's going to be moving to the MLS in January, could we see him get downgraded? An 83 rated, not bad card. I'm going to give him just a -1 to an 82 that I think could happen. Now, it's obvious that, his football style, or way he plays, or whatever, just obviously doesn't suit Pep Guardiola's, which is fine. It's understandable. This sort of thing does happen. But as he's getting older, as he looks like he's going to move to MLS, yeah, it's looking like it could be a downgrade. It could be. Now, I actually, this guy was like an 86 rated year before, and he's just dropped obviously massively through not playing. And I know a lot of people argue, why do they deserve a downgrade if they're not playing? But as you're Yaya Toure sort of age, getting older, and you're looking like you're moving on, then that's the reason why you do see downgrades happen. It's a shame, but that is the reason why. So that was the 4th player in this video. So for the 5th player, we feature 6 players, I believe, in these episodes. But, this obviously can change if there's loads. But I want to try and keep some of the players for another episode another time. But anyway, we've got Davy Klaassen next. Everton, not having a great season, are they? This guy was one of the big money signings. £25 million they signed him. And it's not working out for him so far. 82 rated centre mid card. Could we see him get downgraded to 80 as well? This would be the exact same situation as Arnautovic. So, they've signed him quite a lot of money. I think 25 million for both of the players. And obviously, they're both 82 rated. I've put them both down to an 80. And both their clubs are, Everton are close to the relegation zone. West Ham's there. It's like a relegation battle in a minute. And Davy Klaassen is just, we're not seeing what this guy can produce just yet. It's not really working out for him so far. I do think he will become good. The same as Arnautovic, but Arnautovic's attitude's a bit iffy. I think Davy Klaassen will become good, but it's just not happening for him right now. And it's not happening for Everton right now at all. So I could have featured a few players in Everton's team, of course, but I haven't done. But Davy Klaassen was one that I have featured. Now, according to this, he hasn't really played much. Like, Everton are not really playing him for some reason. He doesn't seem injured. Apparently, according to this, he's only got 190 minutes in literally 3 games. So, I mean, that's not really great. 3 games is all he's got in the Premier League. That cannot be correct. Surely I'm on the wrong website here. So I've gone on a different website here. What does it say here? Okay, no, it's correct. Apparently he only has 3 appearances for Everton and 1 substitute. Okay, so 3 appearances, 190 minutes. Why is no one playing this guy? No wonder this guy's not having a great season so far for £25 million fee or whatever he was. He's not really getting on the pitch, is he? So in that respect, maybe it would be harsh to downgrade him because, he's not really playing. I know it's the same as Yaya Toure, but this guy's 24 years of age. He was a big money signing. I mean, does he deserve a downgrade still? I don't really know. You guys can let me know in the comment section down below, but that's pretty controversial and pretty harsh that he's not playing, I guess. It's not like Everton's got a great team in a minute and it's doing really well and he can't fit into it. They're having a bad season, so give the guy a chance, maybe. Now, I know someone that is playing for Everton and maybe does deserve a downgrade and definitely, was a pretty big signing for them. It's Ashley Williams. Now, he's not doing too well for Everton this year, and he is playing as well, so this is a different argument. Big centre-back signing from Swansea. They thought, this is a big signing, what we need, and Everton just leaking goals still. So Ashley Williams is 33 years of age as well, so he's no spring chicken, if you like obviously Davy Klaassen. And how many appearances has he made? He's made 9 in the Premier League, alright, so 693 minutes, so much more than Davy Klaassen. So Everton have been losing a lot of games recently. Okay, I've lost a lot of games, and, obviously Ashley Williams being one of the main centre-backs and stuff. He's not having a great season so far. Now, he was actually at fault. I can't remember what game it was, but recently I watched an Everton game and he was actually at fault for 1 or 2 of the goals, completely his fault. And then I think he's been sent off as well or something like that recently as well. So he's not having a great season so far. Now, he's an 82 rated. I've put him down to an 80 rated. That's pretty controversial, to be honest. I've done a lot of that for this video, to be fair. Players that have been 82 rated down to 80. I don't really know why that's happened. happen. But anyway, guys, what I'm going to do now at the end of the video is give my final thoughts and opinions on whether or not I think these downgrades will happen. So that is my final thoughts and opinions on it. I've briefly touched upon it, but let's give my final ones right now. First off, Ronaldo 94 to 93. I do not think this is going to happen. I do think EA just can't afford to do it. They can't afford to upset Ronaldo, and they're probably not allowed to do it, to be honest, because of the deal they've got within the contracts that are in place. That's something that's not going to happen, alright? I'm going to put it out there. Obviously, Ronaldo will stay 94 rating. He will be the best player in the world in the game, basically. Karim Benzema, you know, he's not scoring. He's 1 goal in the league. 86 to an 85. I actually think that could happen potentially. I think there's a chance. You know, compared to the Ronaldo one, I think there's no chance, but with Benzema, I do think there's a bit of a chance, and it is something that could happen, and EA will look at that, I'm sure. But he does a lot of other things other than score, but he's an out-and-out striker, so it's difficult to ignore his lack of goals. On Arnautovic is someone I definitely think EA will look at. Obviously, there's a big money signing. He hasn't really done too well. West Ham are not having a great season at all, and this is a player that EA will look at and think, you know, whether it be 81 or 80, I think he could get downgraded. Same with Yaya Toure. I think, you know, he's getting a little bit older. He's not playing. It looks like he's moving to the MLS, which everyone dubs as a bit of a retirement league, but that's their own little argument, if you like, their own little opinion. Now, 83 to 82, it's not a big downgrade, but something I do think could happen, especially if he goes to MLS as well. That is something I do think will happen. Same with David Klaassen. I mean, it's harsh because he hasn't really been playing, and he is young, and does he deserve a downgrade? Probably not. Will he get one? Maybe. I don't know. I don't have a clear-cut opinion on this one, but if I want to compare him to Ashley Williams, I do think Ashley Williams will. Ashley Williams, 82 to 80. I think either he will get the 81 or an 80 rated card. I do think EA will listen. They will downgrade him. I don't mean listen to me, but, you know, listen to stats and stuff like that. But yeah, I do think that'll be the final, literally downgrade. Anyway, guys, take it easy. Hopefully you've had a good day. Hopefully you have enjoyed your Thursday, and yeah, take it easy. Peace.